Hello, Scorpio. We are here to do your lucky day according to astrology reading. Your lucky day is on Tuesdays, and today is Wednesday. So we're a day behind, but there is what? No time like the present. Let's get into what we have for you for the week. Oh, I do want to also mention that the full supermoon is tomorrow, June 24th. So let's get into what we have for you for the week, starting with the first card out, which is the Ten of Cups, followed by the Knight of Coins, followed by the Ten of Swords, followed by the Page of Swords. So what this tells me is that there was a time where something was happy and everybody was giving to it. That has now ended because someone came to a decision. Someone stood their ground and said, no, this isn't going to work. I don't want to do this anymore. And they came to a good perspective about this situation and decided that the ending of an emotional situation was the best way to move forward. This person was confident and stable and seemingly attractive. This could have been a male or female. And they were at one time giving to this. But what I do see is that they digressed in giving. So it went from a knight to a page, which means that they started to not give to this situation anymore emotionally. And this is causing an ending between you and someone. There may have been a conversation about this. There may have been a harsh cut out, like a stop just abruptly, and no clarity as to why. And the reason that I say that is because the Queen of Swords is here and she does not tolerate any mess. She comes with the harsh truth. She cuts things out. She doesn't really give answers because of what she's been through in a situation. So she usually from experience learns her lessons and then makes her decisions. So this situation was cut out because of a lack of give and take. It was no longer emotionally fulfilling. Where it started out promising and happy, it ended because people weren't given to it anymore. It was emotionally unfulfilling. This could have been with a Capricorn, but this just tells me that the situation was also toxic. There was some maybe too much partying, maybe too much socializing, maybe too much overthinking. But there was something that was addictive about this situation, and it became toxic. People felt bound to it and stuck. And although you may have wanted improvements in the situation and a victory in the situation, that didn't happen because this person didn't see themselves as your perfect match, even if you did, or vice versa. The sounds on the table again are earth, air, water, and a Capricorn standing out here, and now fire. So somebody took action because they didn't see this as a perfect match anymore, that this was going to work. So somebody took action and decided to accept that this relationship wasn't going to work because it was a burden to them. But intuitively, I feel that they knew this from the beginning, that this wasn't a perfect ideal match. And if this wasn't them, this was you. But somebody knew that this relationship wasn't going to work and it wasn't a perfect match. And the other person has had to accept that someone decided to walk away from this and that this was a burden. Someone may be thinking quite a bit as to why this happened this way. You know, what could they have done to make this better? But there's some intuitive, someone is trying to use their intuition to try to figure out what happened with this situation. And the situation has now ended. Two cards I pulled from the Romance Angels deck was religious factors and heart-to-heart conversations. Again, I believe that there was a conversation, or someone wants to have a conversation to understand what happened here. And religious factors is the differences between you. The cards depict that you two were just different. There was some differences between you, and it made this situation seem toxic and unable to move forward. So it ended. And a heart-to-heart conversation is what someone wants to have to try to understand why this went this way. Scorpio, I'm so sorry to hear that you have ended a relationship, or a relationship is ending with you and someone you love. And I wish you all the best. Until next week, toodles.